Boom. Let's freaking go. Hello, friends. Welcome to Bstew. Sorry I haven't posted in a little bit. I just needed to take a break. Because after state, it was a little tough because I knew I was never probably gonna wrestle again. So, not great, quite frankly. But yeah, I think we're gonna start a new segment on the YouTube channel. I'm hoping it's gonna be weekly, as you know, I'm not very good at being weekly. But yeah, we're gonna try this to be weekly. It's pretty much, I don't know what we're gonna call it yet. News with Bstew. Hear me out, this could be huge. It's just things that I follow, such as UFC, Marvel, like the Invincible series. I hope I get to talk about that. You know, what are my goals? Post wrestling. What's gonna happen next? You know, just pretty much like a catch her up. Cause y'all, if you're here, you probably see my TikToks and my Instagram, and you know that I'm on that energy drink review grind. Yeah. So first off, I think we should start with UFC. Are we joking? Are we joking? Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili for the bantamweight title. What? I love Sean O'Malley. Love him. Love him. Love him. But I don't agree. I think Sean had to fight Corey Sandhagen before he gets the title. Before he gets another title fight. Who do we give to Merab, though? That's what I asked. Pantoja. Hear me out. Hear me out. I know Ilya had to relinquish his title. But there's not enough people at freaking flyweight for Pantoja to fight. I know Brandon Moreno just won. But realistically, stylistically, I like Merab versus Pantoja for the double champ for Pantoja. Big Pantoja guy. I have a lot of respect for him. He has ran through that division. Should have had that fight. Next up, hold on. I had a friggin'... Oh, let's get to the elephant in the room with UFC. What is freaking Tom Aspinall and John Jones doing right now? Are we joking? Are we joking? I can't even believe that it hasn't been booked. Vacate! Fight or vacate! Fight or vacate! I don't care. John, in his prime, was probably the GOAT. Other than Demetrius Johnson, there's not a lot of people. GSP, maybe. John, most likely, is the GOAT in most people's eyes, he's the GOAT. But bro, you're out of your prime. No offense, John, you would still freaking beat me up super bad. But John, you're kind of out of your prime. Tom is an up-and-comer. He is literally the champ in everybody else's eyes, John, just take the fight. And if you beat him, you are the GOAT of the GOATs. And don't get me wrong. He has a chance. John has a chance because it's John Jones. But we just want to see that fight. Alright, sorry. Sorry, friends. And on a not so very good news, Jamal Hill and Khalil Roundtree canceled. Oh, I was looking forward to that fight. Stylistically, I think Khalil wins. But you never know with Jamal. You never know. Jamal is a great fighter. He might be a little insane. He might be. Don't get me wrong, he might be crazy. But he's a great fighter. For this to say... What was I going to say? Sorry. Oh yeah. That fight night still changed to a good guard. I'm pretty sure it's Ian Gary and Carlos Prates. How do you say his name? Pull it up. I don't care. I don't know, and I don't really care. But that could be a huge fight. Love Ian Gary, even though he could be a cuck. Is that a bad word? I don't know, but love his fighting style. Love his personality. Huge, huge fight. Great fight night. Still huge. Sorry, I went on a little tangent there. In other news, with the still on the UFC topic, we have the Meta deal that I think could be huge in the long run. Because Meta is such a big platform. Why has this not been a thing before? As soon as Zuck started coming to all the UFC events, I knew it. I would have called it. I think that they could even, after the UFC ESPN deal finishes, I think they could create a new like streaming service, or like whether you can buy the pay-per-view off some Meta, website app or whatever. Could be huge. Could be huge, quite frankly. Yeah, that's my thoughts on all UFC right now. That I can remember, all the ones that I've been following at least. In other news, the Minecraft movie, huge. I love Jack Black. It's going to be the meme movie of the next 5 years. That's a long time. I don't know. That was just a D1 rage baiter. Huge. The new Marvel releases, the Spider-Man release, like the brave new, what the heck is it? Freaking, what is it? Spider-Man 4. Brand new day. Sorry, friends. Brand new day. Sorry. Wasn't prepared enough. Brand new day. Huge. Big Top Hong guy. I wonder if this is the reason why he's not going to be in the new Avengers. But it's okay. It's okay. Speaking of new Avengers, great cast. Sad to see that Wanda isn't in there and Spider-Man. So I think that's going to be odd. And bringing back some of the old X-Men actors. Huge. Huge for the series. Huge. Gonna be a great movie. Into the Spider-Verse being in 2027? 2027? Are you kidding me? Okay, the other one did take 5 years. I think 5 years. Don't quote me on that one either. I think both of them took about 5 years to animate. So I do kind of understand it, but it is frustrating because you want that new media, especially when you think it's going to be out in 2026. But yeah, I think that's huge developments right now in what I'm following. Shoot, what was I going to say? Oh my gosh. The freaking pyramids? The spirals under the pyramids? Are we joking? Has that always been there? How are we just finding this? This is not new, like, technology. We've had, like, those underground scoping things. Oh! Odd. Huge, though. Huge discoveries. Bet you nothing's there. I don't know. I wasn't there. Could it be a giant battery? I don't know. I wasn't there. It could be anything you want it to be. It could be propaganda. But it's there. It's huge. Big for the news. About my life personally. Trying to get huge. That's the plan. I've been on that grind. On the grind of just freaking bumping the freaking lifts out. Getting them dang squats in. You know what I'm talking about, everybody. Huge. I mean, it's been just great for the recovery, not only of my freaking muscles, but of the mental. Coming off of the loss at state, but we did win the state title. Four timers. But losing my third place match and in the semis losing my semis match to a kid that I have beaten once before, but he beat me twice. And then losing to a kid I've also beaten once, and he's beaten me twice. So, I mean, disappointing year overall. Lose at dual state. Win the team state title 4 years in a row, though. Huge. Starter every 4 years. You know, I mean, that's great. So I just needed to take a break from all this. What else did I want to talk about here? What are my goals with all this? I plan just to have fun. Have fun. Just yap it up like I'm doing right now. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I kind of want to show, like, I want to get into, like, jiu-jitsu and MMA and maybe show my steps into getting towards that stuff. But first time I'm going to a real jiu-jitsu class, because I've rolled a couple times, like, in open mats and stuff. Going to my first jiu-jitsu match on Monday. Or not match. First jiu-jitsu practice. Sorry, words are escaping me. Yeah, that's going to be huge. Huge for the overall physique and the growth of us physically and mentally. Huge. Chest with the body is what somebody called it, I heard. Yeah, I don't know. I've had a couple comments on what I've supplemented on TikTok. I think it was on TikTok. It might have been Instagram. I don't know. The main two that I'm taking right now, I'm not taking too many. I'm taking ashwagandha and creatine. Pretty much it right now. Probably should be taking more. I do take my electrolytes. But yeah, not a big, like, supplement guy. Just haven't always been, but I like the good stuff. Ashwagandha, creatine, especially when you're balling on a freaking budget. Huge. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother, for both of them. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Wyatt Hendrickson, the freaking Captain America of Captain Americas. The biggest upset, maybe not in NCAA history, because I think Dan Gable versus Owings takes that. But could be. It's got to be at least two. At least. I mean, that was probably the craziest match I've ever watched. And as a Oklahoma State fan for life, what are we doing? I mean, like, I think I might have cried. I think I might have cried a little bit. I think I might have shed more than 2 or more than 1 million tears that night. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, you go in there and you're like picked to lose, and he talks trash to your face. Wyatt's walking by Gable with the flag on, and Gable talks crap to him. He says something along the lines of, you can't wear that because you haven't earned it, and you're not an Olympian because you're not the Olympian. My brother in Christ. He is a part of the military. He is a military. He's in the military. I think he's allowed to wear the American flag. Sorry. And then you go out there and take him down, and he hasn't been taken down all year. Oh my gosh. The GOAT. The GOAT. But I am excited to see Gable. I think he's going to go into MMA. Wyatt Hendrickson going to go win the gold medal at heavyweight for the Olympics in 2028. I mean, huge. Huge developments in wrestling. I mean, I love to see it. Alright, I think I'm going to end it off around here. It's around 15 minutes. So, what do you like to see? And I would love to hear your critiques, your comments, your concerns. What you want to see in the next couple videos. Bye, friends.